Hello children, today we are discussing about the endocrine glands. Okay, endocrine glands. So first, pituitary gland. Pituitary gland present below in the lower region of brain. When we drew the diagram of brain, we have seen in the lower region of brain it is present. And where is it located? Okay, below the brain. What are the hormones that are secreted by this pituitary glands? Okay, first one, somatotrophin. Somatotrophin is a hormone which helps in growth of bones. Thyrotrophin is a hormone that helps in activity of thyroid gland. Thyroid is a gland that is present in the neck region. We'll discuss after this. For that gland to function properly, this thyrotrophin should be released. Okay. Next, gonadotrophin. Gonadotrophin is a hormone that controls the activity of testis and ovary. We have already discussed what are their functions. For their normal functioning, gonadotrophin should be released. Next one, adrenocorticotropic hormone. In adrenal gland, the outermost region is called as adrenal cortex. Inner region is called as adrenal medulla. Same how it is called in the name. In case of kidneys also it is same. Outer region is cortex, inner region is medulla. Here also, activity of adrenal cortex is under control of adrenocorticotropic hormone. Okay. When pituitary gland releases this hormone only, adrenal cortex will function. Next, luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone in male organisms, it controls release of testosterone. Okay, this is a hormone that is released by testis. Okay, if testis should release this hormone, luteinizing hormone should release from pituitary. When pituitary gland releases luteinizing hormone, that hormone acts on testis and then testis releases this testosterone hormone. In case of females, progesterone release is under control of this luteinizing hormone. Progesterone is released by ovary, and that release of progesterone by ovary is under control of luteinizing hormone. Apart from progesterone release, ovulation, the release of ovum from ovary is called as ovulation. We have already discussed in reproductive system. That is also under control of this luteinizing hormone. And development of corpus luteum. So when I said you about the formation of ovum, I said you that the follicle gradually develops to form Graafian follicle. From that, ovum will be released out of ovary, and gradually Graafian follicle will be disintegrated and it forms corpus luteum. For formation of corpus luteum also, luteinizing hormone is very useful. Okay. Next hormone that is released by this pituitary gland is follicle stimulating hormone. This hormone In males, it controls production of sperms. Production of sperm is under control of this follicle stimulating hormone. In female, another hormone called estrogen. Estrogen production is under control of this follicle stimulating hormone. Graafian follicle. The follicle which releases ovum is called as Graafian follicle. Production of this one also is under control of follicle stimulating hormone. Apart from this, milk production and milk secretion. Milk production, secretion means release out of body. Both are under control of follicle stimulating hormone. Another hormone, vasopressin. We discussed about vasopressin. It is helpful in concentration of urine. Reabsorption of water from urine is done by vasopressin. These are all hormones that are related to pituitary gland. Next, after pituitary, from head region we are starting. So next, after head comes the neck. In neck region, what is the hormone that is endocrine gland that is present? Thyroid gland is present. Thyroid gland releases a hormone called thyroxine. It is responsible for maintenance of metabolic activities. Maintenance of metabolic activities. That means if metabolic activities occur, only growth of the organisms occur. So growth is indirectly depend on the thyroid gland of the organism. Next hormone, after thyroid gland, the next hormone that comes is pancreatic hormone. Pancreatic gland is present beside duodenum, and it releases two hormones. One is insulin. Insulin is helpful to reduce glucose levels in blood. Why? Glucose is converted into another chemical called glycogen. This glycogen is stored in liver. So for storage purpose, it is converting glucose into glycogen. That is why level of glucose in blood decreases. Another hormone called glucagon. The function of this hormone is to convert. It increases blood sugar. How? When you are not eating food for a long time, there is no glucose in the blood. At that time, what it does, it converts glycogen into glucose for survival of us. Okay, to increase our energy. All that stored energy is converted into glucose so that we can use it up. So that is about pancreatic, endocrine part of pancreatic gland. Next gland. Next gland is testis. In case of male body, it is testis. Testis is present in scrotum and it releases a hormone called testosterone. The function of testosterone is production of sperm and male sexual characters. Male sexual characters means growth of hair on body, voice change, etc. All these male sexual characters are under control of testosterone. Coming to the female gland, ovary, it is present in the lower abdomen. It releases two hormones. One is estrogen. Second one is progesterone. First one is estrogen and second one is progesterone. The function of estrogen is development of formation of uterus. Formation of uterus. Uterus is formed because of this 28-day menstrual cycle. We discussed already about these things in our reproductive system. This is also operated by estrogen. Apart from that, pelvis size increases. Pelvis development also is done. Development of pelvis region. Pelvis region means the area where the two thighs are starting in our body. That region is called as pelvis region. That area should grow for the pregnancy should occur. When pregnancy is occurring, that area should grow. So that also is done by estrogen. Progesterone, implantation of embryo. Implantation of embryo, growth of embryo, growth of uterus, development of uterus, development of uterus, and formation of mammary glands. Formation of mammary glands. These are the functions. Mammary glands are those glands which secrete milk. So these are the functions of progesterone hormone. And the last hormone is adrenal glands. Where it is present? Above the kidneys. Adrenal glands is present above kidneys. Above kidneys. And it releases the hormone called adrenaline. And we have discussed adrenaline is a fight or flight hormone. Because of this, blood pressure increases. Blood pressure increases. Pupil dilates. And dilation of arteries. Dilation of arteries. Heartbeat increases. Blood sugar level increases. So these are all the effects of adrenaline hormone. Okay. So that is about the hormones that are present in our body, children. Read the table thoroughly and understand the concept and remember them. This is also a very important question. You may get for 2 marks question or 4 mark question. 1 mark question also chance is there. Most of the time you may get a 2 mark or 1 mark question from this. Rarely they'll ask you a 4 mark question from this. Okay, children? Okay, children, that is it for today. I hope you have followed it. If you have any doubts, you can contact me through my number, message me through WhatsApp number. Keep yourself safe, healthy, and also study well, children. Bye.